We're live.
Everyone, welcome to the Taft Coliseum here on a Saturday afternoon hockey. My name is Tom Somos. I'm with Dave Wozniak here in the broadcast booth in this beautiful old building. Good afternoon, everyone, from the Taft Coliseum here at Fairgrounds. We welcome you to Bishop Watterson hockey, Saturday afternoon hockey game here in this beautiful old building. I'm with Dave Wozniak here, who gives you all the footage. And we are excited to bring you more preseason hockey here. We've got 2 games this weekend. Last weekend, Watterson went 1-1. Quite honestly, it was a tale of 2 different teams, really. They played an absolutely great offensive and defensive performance on Friday against Springboro, but quite honestly, they had a little bit of a disappointing defensive performance against the Prowlers. They need to be better here tonight, certainly against Kent Roosevelt. This is a team that they faced in the Christmas tournament up at Kent State University, and they beat this team, but this is a very aggressive team. They've got some really good, quick forwards. The defense is going to have to be better. But I've got to tell you, last week we were very, very impressed with these new forwards and these new defensemen here. Bittner, Gibson, Stalter, Spirit, Foley, Wozniak, and King. I thought they were fearless, they were strong, they were aggressive, they were stoic. They had absolutely no fear here in their first few preseason games. But the defense is going to have to be better. They're going to have to tie up those loose men. They're going to have to be very, very aggressive in front of the net. They're going to have to really enforce their will on these forwards. In net tonight, we've got Dalton King. He's our new goaltender. He had an outstanding last Friday. I thought he played very, very well. Enormously quick and flexible, but he can be beaten in the top corner and the short side, so he's going to have to be a little bit better tonight against this team. But so far, the goaltending has been extremely good. It's the defense that's lacking a little bit and was a little weak on Saturday night, but I think tonight they're going to have a better performance. We welcome you again here at Taft Coliseum, just moments away from the opening puck drop. Thank you for joining us. We'll be right back. It's just a podcast that we have on YouTube. That's all it is. That's fun. Yeah, I enjoy it. Back to action here as the Watterson Eagles warm up here. Keys to success here, what we're expecting here this afternoon. One, our guys have got to play very, very hard each and every shift. I thought they did that last week, but they've got to play all 3 periods. They've got to be relentless in front of the net. They've got to create offensive opportunities. The leaders of our team have to step up. They did last week. I thought they did a little bit better on Friday as opposed to Saturday, but Pagan, Wozniak, Long, those are our young captains. They've got to step up, and they've got to be great leaders here for this very, very young Bishop Watterson team. The young goaltender tonight, King, has got to be good, but he's got to have good defense in front of him. They cannot allow those loose men in front of the net. They've got to tie up those players. They did not do an excellent job on Saturday night. Friday they did better. They've got to do a better job here this afternoon. The freshmen on defense, I thought last week, played enormously well. They were fearless, strong, aggressive. They were stoic. And I thought they played an excellent game. they need to continue to develop and get better, and I think they will. I was very impressed with their play. We've got to clear the puck away from the netminder. We did not do an excellent job on doing that. We've got to do better today. Good puck control. The goaltending's got to be good, and our forwards need to take lots of shots and create opportunities. We've got to get forwards, big forwards, especially Long and Wozniak in front of that net, creating some havoc for the goaltender. Just seconds away from the opening puck drop. Thank you again for joining us. We'll be right back. Your starting lineups here tonight for Bishop Watterson Eagles. Number 4, Biaggio Pagan. Number 9, Ellie Chirac. Number 8, Jake Richards. Number 11, Van Bittner. Number 18, Jack Gibson. Number 19, Grayson Spence. Number 20, Robert Stalter. Number 23, and in net, Dalton King. Number 24, Jacob Wildermuth. Number 26, Adam Somos. Number 28, Hunter Spirit. Number 29, Nathan Foley. Number 30, Joseph Wozniak. Number 47, Nathan Monahan. Number 71, Michael Wozniak. Number 72, Everett King. And number 77, Trevor Long.
This table is filthy, man. It's like it's been in here as long as this place has been alive.
Thank you, Dave Wozniak, cleaning that table in front of our broadcast booth here.
Don't tell Julie how to do that.
We won't tell Julie, don't worry. Although I'm sorry, we're on the air. Just seconds away from puck drop here. Again, we thank you for joining us here tonight. Our first of 2 this weekend. Please join us on Sunday at 3:10 p.m. at Springfield Chiller for your Bishop Watterson Eagles against Beaver Creek. And Watterson's going to start their top line here. Waldermouth, Wozniak, and Long on forwards. Your defenseman for the starting lineup is going to be Gibson and looks like Gibson and Monahan. Here we go. Opening period. We just got started off here, and Kent Roosevelt's got the puck. Here comes Wozniak. Wozniak scored 3 goals last week. Here he comes right around the Kent Roosevelt end, but they do a good job clearing the puck, and they pass through the center line on 3-on-2 in front of the net. Here they come, Deeks in front. Good stop there by King. He's got the puck, loose puck in front, and he scores! Once again, Watterson. Looks like the referee is saying that it is not a goal. Looks like the puck got kicked in, folks. No goal. 0-0. We remain scoreless here, but goodness, what a flurry for the first few seconds here of the opening period. Watterson's better be careful. These forwards are extremely quick for Kent Roosevelt. And that forward 20 just deked the entire defense. They've got to do better. They've got to tie him up, and they've got to have a heavy forecheck. Wozniak taking the face-off in the Watterson zone to the right of King. And Wozniak wins the face-off, but Kent Roosevelt able to keep it, and Kent in front of them net dangerously. But here, Watterson clearing the puck up. France for Roosevelt taking the puck. And here comes Wozniak now. He goes behind his net. And here he goes with a burst of speed. Here he comes. Wozniak with a burst of speed right through the center line and into the Kent Roosevelt end. Goes behind the net. And he sees he's got Long in front. He didn't see him. And the puck got intercepted. And Roosevelt takes that puck there and moving it along the Watterson end. 3-on-2. Moving it along. There's that speedy 20 forward. Moving that along. And King wisely forcing the face-off. Watterson's going to have to be careful with these very speedy forwards. They look dangerous so far in the first minute of the opening period. Hope you're enjoying the action here on Saturday afternoon hockey here on Bishop Watterson. from the Taft Coliseum here at Fairgrounds. It is our pleasure to bring you this broadcast here tonight. And looks like Watterson there failing to clear the puck. Finally, it gets cleared off a rebound. Here comes Gilmore for Kent Roosevelt. He takes a look here, wisely controls the puck over to McCausel. McCausel back over to Gilmore. Gilmore clearing that puck into Watterson territory. Good pass there by Somos. Over, and here comes Jake Richards chasing the puck. Good play there along the ice by Foley. And the puck comes into the Watterson end. Spirit, good play there by Somos to keep that puck away from his netminder. Got to be a little more physical there in front. And here's Kent Roosevelt. There's a shot. Scores! What a shot by Gilmore. What a rifle. And he gets the first goal for Kent Roosevelt. What a shot. I don't think King even saw it. He was screened. And just like that, 1-0. Kent Roosevelt. They take the opening score. And Watterson looked a little slow on their feet. I've got to tell you, they've got to hustle. Got to put more pressure on those forwards. That looked a little too easy, folks. 1-0 Kent Roosevelt here. And let's see how Watterson responds here in the opening period. Van Bittner is going to take the face-off here at center ice, and he wins the face-off. Goes over to the Kent Roosevelt end. And there goes Wozniak chasing that puck. He gets some help from Hunter Spirit. Spirit moving that puck along. Good play there. Michael Wozniak looking very physical so far. Good job there, trying to keep pressure on those forwards. And finally, Kent Roosevelt clears the puck and throws it into the Watterson end. Goes behind the ice. Over to Stalter. Stalter moves that puck along. But Michael Wozniak unable to get there. There's a Kent Roosevelt. They are looking forwards, looking very, very quick. Trying to move that puck along. Here comes the defenseman, Gilmore. Good stop there by King. Good stop by King. So far, shot total is Roosevelt 5, Watterson 0. They've got to start putting some shots here on that netminder and putting some offensive pressure here. The entire play has been in the Watterson zone so far. Looked a little slow, Watterson. They need to wake up and wake up in a hurry. They're down 1-0. 12-16 here in the first period. Wozniak, let's see if he can create a spark. Here he comes. A speedy Wozniak moving along here, past the center line into Kent Roosevelt territory. He's got Long with him. Long's in front of the net. Wozniak looking. Good pass there in front. Oh, and Chirac unable to get that puck. It got intercepted here. And here comes Kent Roosevelt again. Gordy moving that puck along to the left of King. Good check there by Monahan. So he takes the play out. There it is. Tries to move it out, but again, Watterson unable to clear the puck. Long now. Can he clear it? Finally, it gets cleared over to the other end. France moving that puck along for Kent Roosevelt. Doing an excellent job. He's a big defenseman. He's clearing the puck right in front, and it gets cleared by the Watterson defense. But Kent Roosevelt is going to send that puck back in. Here comes Wozniak now. Now Wozniak creating a burst of speed. Here he comes, moving along. Good speed there by Wozniak. He's all alone. Long's with him now. Long in front of the net. He's looking for him. But again, Kent Roosevelt doing an excellent defensive job, clearing that puck out. And here comes Stevenson for Kent Roosevelt, moving it along. Over to the number 8 forward. And again, Watterson unable to clear it. They've got to clear the puck a little bit better. Been a little slow in their end. Once again, Kent Roosevelt really instilling their will so far in the first period. They have been the dominant team. And they are moving that puck along now over to the left of King. And Chirac, can she clear the puck? Finally, it gets cleared. But again, Kent Roosevelt regroups and throw the puck back into the Watterson end. Stevenson moving that puck along. Jack Gibson now trying to move that puck along. Richards, he can't clear it. There's a shot. Oh my goodness, Richard needed to clear that puck on and created an offensive break for Kent Roosevelt. Watterson's been a little sloppy with the puck, I've got to tell you. Been very slow in moving the puck out, and
find an outlet pass first.
Absolutely, Dave. Dave's right. You got to find an outlet pass. They have not been doing that at all. They've only got 2 shots on net as opposed to Kent Roosevelt's 7 shots. 7-2 are the shot total. They need to put more shots on net. Here comes the speedy Hunter Spirit, another new player for Watterson. Here he is behind the net, moving that puck along. There's a nice pass, and he was unable to get Wildermouth. But there's a shot by Richards. Oh, a good shot by Richards. A good play there, and the goaltender was sharp. Richards chasing that puck now. The play now to the behind the Kent Roosevelt bench. There he comes. And Kent Roosevelt unable to clear. Now some offense. Now some pressure. Watterson starting to step things up a little bit. But again, Kent Roosevelt throwing the puck in to the Watterson territory. And Somos trying to clear it out. He makes a good pass. Good outlet pass, but a good check there by Kent Roosevelt the forward. They've been physical so far. Here's an opportunity for Wildermouth. He's chasing through that puck. Wildermouth using that big body and creating some havoc. Excellent job there. An excellent shift. Pagan helping him out. Here comes Watterson now. Pagan's got that puck. Throws in front and no one there. Good play there by Pagan, but Watterson starting to pick up the play a little bit. Here comes Ken Roosevelt. Those forwards are sharp. They're fast and they're quick. And really, Watterson needs to be a little more physical. They're letting these forwards pass the puck at will. Here comes Hawthorne. There's a shot, and it gets deflected. Another shot. It gets intercepted by 8. That 8 forward is very dangerous for Ken Roosevelt. And it passes the puck over. There's another shot, and King wisely gloves that puck down and forces the ice. 8:37 left in the first period. A very entertaining first period. It's been all Kent Roosevelt so far. They lead 1-0. Another new Watterson forward there. Van Bittner won that faceoff. He has also been outstanding these last 3 games. Keep your eye on him. He's played well. There's a shot. Good stop by King. Once again, they got to put a man on these forwards. These forwards are speedy, and they are creating all kinds of havoc in front of the Watterson end. 8:19 in the first. Been all Kent Roosevelt. Oh, boy, they've been physical. Kent Roosevelt, very, very physical so far in the ongoing, and they've been creating all kinds of chances. There's a pass back over. Ettinger, shot. Good stop by King. Another shot. Good stop by King, and he is starting to play better, King. Looking good so far in the first. But again, Stevenson, the defenseman, left all open in the ice with no physical play. Again, these forwards are quick for Kent Roosevelt, and Watterson needs to be a lot more physical. 1-0 Kent Roosevelt. They've been the dominant team so far, no doubt about it. And they win the faceoff. Puck gets thrown in by Catalucci. The defenseman, good check there. Look at that, a real rough play there, and they're going to get a penalty. Kent Roosevelt's going to get a penalty, and Watterson's going to be on the power play now. Here's an opportunity for Watterson. Finally, penalty is called here. Let's see what Watterson can do on the power play. They were pretty good last weekend. They had 3 power play opportunities. They were 1 for 3. And that power play line has been very, very good for Watterson. Let's see now. They've got a huge opportunity here. 7:38 in the first as they trail 1-0 here in the first period. They send out Monahan and Pagan on the defense. Wozniak, Richards, and Long. This is the top line for Watterson. But Wozniak unable to win that faceoff. King comes out of his net, clears it wisely over to Richards. Now let's see if they can regroup. Here they come. Richards now trying to move that puck along, trying to get organized. This power play is looking a little disorganized in the early going of the power play. And again, these forwards allowed to move in very easily without any physical play at all. Watterson needs to be more physical. Wozniak's trying to dispose as well. But again, this power play has not gotten organized. Let's see if Wozniak can organize it. Here he comes, and he moves it over to Richards. Richards has got it. Got tangled into his puck. The ice has kind of been a little slow here at the old Coliseum. Puck moves along. Watterson, no shots yet on the power play. They just haven't been able to organize that power play. But here comes Monahan. Moves it along to Wozniak. Wozniak now into the Roosevelt end. He passes it over to Monahan. Monahan digs in. Richards covers him. Long moves it along on the other side over to Pagan. Pagan, who's a brilliant defenseman, one of the captains here, shoots the puck, but no one in front of that net. Got to put more pressure, more forwards, more bodies in front of that goaltender. Not doing enough here. But Watterson's starting to get organized, that power play. I started saying they were organized, but they allowed this forward right in, and he makes a shot. Good stop there by King. So far, one shot on net here in the power play. 37 seconds left. 6:15 in the first, and it's all Kent Roosevelt so far. Let's see what Watterson can do here with 37 seconds remaining in the power play. Again, they have lost a lot of face-offs so far, but here's an opportunity. And here comes the speedy Hunter Spirit. He's a good forward, and another new player for Watterson. Very impressive forward, Hunter Spirit, number 28. Keep your eye on him. Here comes Somos. He's got a forward near him. He looks and then he shoots the puck. Oh, it goes off the net. A good play there by Roosevelt. Ken Roosevelt, the defenseman, takes a shot. Loose man in front. Another stop. Good stop by King. And the defenseman managing to keep the puck in. And there, finally, it does get called as the puck cleared the blue line. 5:33 left in the first. Once again, thank you for joining us here, Saturday afternoon hockey. Join us on Sunday at 3:10 p.m. for the Watterson Eagles against Beaver Creek preseason action. And next Friday, please join us as Watterson will be playing Thomas Worthington in the start of the opening season. We are excited to bring you hockey back and better than ever. This Watterson team needs to play a little bit better. They've been a little bit asleep at the wheel so far in this first period. The power play showed some signs of some brilliance, but they need to do better. Roosevelt moving that puck in. I think what's lacking is Watterson's not been physical. They have abandoned the forecheck. Look at the forward coming in easily, deking through the defense and almost created an opportunity. Roosevelt moving that puck well. They flip it through, and here comes, let's see what Gibson can do. Can he clear that puck? And it got deflected and out and into the crowd. 4:48 left in the first. Kent Roosevelt dominating this first period so far. It's been an entertaining first period, but not a lot of offensive plays, not a lot of shots on net, not a lot of opportunities for Watterson yet. Let's see if they can instill some offense. We really need some energy here. Let's see what they can do. Here comes Hunter. Hunter Spirit, 28, moving that puck along. Tried to find someone, and once again, Roosevelt quickly clearing the puck. Hunter Spirit, a very good player, number 28. Keep your eye on him as well. He's another new forward for Watterson. Long now, moving that puck over to Wildermouth. Wildermouth chasing it, but unable to get there. Somos moving it back out. It passes the center line, and finally, Kent Roosevelt moving that puck in right across the net, but no one there. Play has kind of slowed down a little bit here so far. This ice surface has really been slow, not optimal. But here comes Rodolph moving that puck in. Here comes Long with an opportunity. And Long now with a burst of speed, moving it all by himself. Great play by Long, trying to deke through the defense, but unable to do that. But a good opportunity there by Long. He's played well. He's got Wozniak in front of the net, but I don't think he saw him. There's a shot by Gibson, moving that puck along, and Wozniak chasing it. All the play now to the right. Here comes Wildermouth. There's a shot. Oh, we're just missing it. Wildermouth came close. And Watterson starting to step it up a little bit, trying to put more pressure here on this goaltender. And play now continues. Monahan trying to clear the puck, but unable to do so. Here comes Gibson. Gibson moving it over to the other side. But again, it gets intercepted by these quick, speedy forwards for Kent Roosevelt. Here they come again. 55 creating some havoc in front of our net. But a good defensive play there by Gibson. Another great young new defenseman for Watterson. Keep your eye on number 18. He's been impressive these last 3 games. Richards chasing the puck along. Puck all the way over now. Now it moves over to the other side, to the right of the Kent Roosevelt goaltender. Watterson starting to put some pressure now. But again, it gets cleared by Kent Roosevelt, and here comes Gibson. Gibson moving that puck along. He's trying to intercept it. Got intercepted. He was trying to hit Pagan. Here comes Pagan. The speedy Pagan moving that puck along. Here he comes. Tries to deke through the defense, and again, Pagan trying to do it all by himself. And he had a forward there to help him, but I don't think he saw him. Here comes Kent Roosevelt, moving that puck along on the other side to the right of King. Goes all the way around. The puck gets intercepted. And there it is, number 29, Nathan Foley, moving it over to Richards. Richards has got some help. He's got Pagan in front. Richards trying to front. Oh, he found Pagan, but Pagan unable to get that puck. It was on his backhand side. Good end-to-end action so far. Pace has picked up in these last few minutes. 1:54 left in the first. Icing's the call. The pace has really picked up now. Watterson starting to put some pressure. It was really a slow start for Watterson, but I think they've regrouped now. The power plays looked a little bit better, and they're getting more and more shots on net, so looking better for Watterson. Here they come now. Number 20, Robert Stalter, another new player for Watterson. He tried to move the puck home, but he was unable to clear it. He gets thrown in. Good play there. An excellent play by 28, Hunter Spirit, intercepting that puck in front of his goaltender. He did an excellent job. And Roosevelt, good check there. A very nice check by Robert Stalter. It looks like he's going to get a penalty. Looks like Stalter's going to get a penalty. Referee thought he got his hands up too high, and he's going to send him to the box for 2 minutes. Dave Wozniak still cleaning this table, I'll tell you, man. Gotta love that Dave Wozniak. Yeah, there's probably years of dust on this old table here in this beautiful old Coliseum. Everything's dusty in this arena. Robert's trying to get in the penalty box. That penalty box, that door refuses to open. But you know what? They're going to throw him in the other box. It's all right. Doesn't matter. They're going to put him in the other box. There you go. Problem solved. Now Watterson is going to be a man short. Kent Roosevelt easily right through there. How did he get through? The slot was wide open. The defenseman, it looked like he got it out. It looked like the puck crossed past the blue line, but the referees didn't catch that. And finally King puts a glove on it. Kent Roosevelt now, they're on their second opportunity here, on their second power play. They've been dangerous so far. These forwards have been very, very speedy, very shifty. Watterson's going to have to be much more physical here. Gibson trying to clear the puck, but unable to do so. Again, Watterson getting into the same problems they had last time. A good pass there right in front. Got to tie up those loose men, and they got to be more physical. Kent Roosevelt moving that puck along very impressively as they organize this power play, controlling the play. Good pass right in front. Oh, a nice block there. Oh, a tremendous block by Monahan. He played an excellent defensive play. 40 seconds left in the first period. 1:19 left in the penalty. Watterson doing an excellent job so far. A man short. Blocking pucks. Doing an excellent job in front of their goaltender, clearing that by being a little more physical in front. But Kent Roosevelt won the faceoff. They control here. 34 seconds. There's a shot in front, and good stop by King. King has been real good in this first period. Looked a little shaky in the first couple of minutes, but he's gotten better and better as this period has prolonged. And here comes Kent Roosevelt. Uh-oh. 13 seconds left in the first. Kent Roosevelt, good play there by Hunter Spirit, intercepting that pass. 7 seconds left in the first. 1-0 Kent Roosevelt. Very entertaining first period. Hope you're enjoying the action here. Thank you again for joining us here on Saturday afternoon hockey. Ken Roosevelt's been the dominant team so far in this first period, but we've seen glimpses of Watterson starting to play better, starting to get a little more intense. They've got to be more physical. They've got to. Forecheck's got to get better. They've got to check more. They've got to be more physical on those forwards that are in front of the net. Let's see what the second period holds. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back after this word from your local stations. Thank you.
We can wipe the table again, just to get your dust over there if you want to stay clean.
Well, we start this first period with, again, Dave Wozniak wiping that table. This is years of dirt, folks. This old Coliseum.
That looks like my house. I feel right at home.
We won't tell Julie, Dave. Unfortunate. Oh, thank God Julie doesn't watch the video, folks. That's Julie Wozniak, Dave Wozniak's wife. We don't want her to know that. Dave's just complained that the house is too dusty. We'll take a few minute break and we'll be right back with our first period intermission in just a moment. Thank you. Folks, we're back in the action here. They will not be cutting the ice here. So we'll be beginning the second period in just a matter of a few seconds. Hope you're enjoying the action. Very entertaining first period, but it was all Kent Roosevelt. They really carried the play throughout. Been a little disappointing. Our forwards have not been able to create offensive chances here. They've not been physical. They've got to go back to that physical play. Strong forechecking. Got to be physical. When you lack the physicality here, the physical play creates the opportunities. And when you lack that physical play in that, these forwards are so speedy, so shifty, so talented that they are causing all kinds of problems. There's Coach Graham. Coach Graham in his 8th season for Watterson. He's done an extremely good job. He's an outstanding coach.
Resetting the score for scrimmage.
Oh, that's right. That's right, folks. We are in a scrimmage, so we've got to reset the score. So we're back to 0-0. 14:48. Just started the second period. And now, finally, Watterson's got some momentum, and they're moving the play here in the Kent Roosevelt end. Richards. Watterson's got out Richards, Pagan, and Monahan. But again, they are trying to... Still 9 seconds left in the power play for Kent Roosevelt. But Watterson doing an excellent job killing off this penalty. And we're back to even action here. Back to 5-on-5. Here Kent Roosevelt, Reb, 27, moving that puck in. He's got an opening man. They didn't see him, 66, and the puck went right over. Watterson unable to clear the puck again. It was their Achilles heel on last Sunday. But the referee wisely called offside there. 13:59 in the second. Shots on goal is 8-4 in favor of Kent Roosevelt. To start off this second period. Face-off is going to be over to the right of King. Just past the blue line. Watterson trying to get that puck out. And they do. Kent Roosevelt now throwing the puck in. The defenseman, Gavelucci. Somos moving it over. To Chirac. Chirac over to Jake Richards. Somos. Somos got that puck. Trying to move it out. But again, Watterson having trouble clearing the puck. And Watterson... Kent Roosevelt all over the puck. The forwards have been a lot more aggressive. They've been more intense. They've been quicker. Watterson on their heels, just very, very slow. Again, having trouble clearing that puck. Finally, the puck is cleared. And Robert Stalter takes the rush in, and he's got the puck, and he was unable to take the puck in the Kent Roosevelt end. Just very slow and sluggish is Watterson so far. They've got to pick the action up. They've got to get more intense. Let's see what 20 Stalter can do. He gets checked hard. He gets checked hard. Once again, Roosevelt been the more physical team. They've been checking hard. Their forwards have been quick. They've been skating. They've been intense. It looked like the more hungrier team so far in the first two periods. Once again, look at all of the havoc that they're creating in front of the Watterson end. Watterson unable to clear it. Finally, Hunter Spirit able to clear the puck. But again, Roosevelt tosses that puck back in, but it's icing. Icing's the call. 12:09 in the second period. Watterson doing an excellent job, I think, killing off the two power plays. Once again, folks, we've got a scrimmage here. So again, in the second period, it's back to a scoreless 0-0 tie. Wozniak, Long are your forwards with Wildermouth. There's a shot by Gibson. Good shot by Gibson. Number 18, the new defenseman. Keep your eyes on Gibson. He's got a wonderful shot. He's good physical, grinding defenseman. Look at Kent Roosevelt. Look at this forward. 28, Deeks the entire defense. 23, McClelland. Impressive forward. Been very impressed with these forwards for Kent Roosevelt. Very fast and aggressive. Oh, a pass right in front of the net, but it just missed him. Roosevelt carrying the play. Good pass over to the other side, and he's got a wide open net, and just like that, it's 1-0 to start our second period scrimmage. 1-0. Schaefer was wide open in front of the net. No defenseman on top of him. He was left wide open.
Okay. And is this your notepad? Yeah.
11:32 left in the second. 1-0 is the score here in the second period for Kent Roosevelt. And here they come again, 3-on-2. Oh, good play there, but a good stop by King. But again, they're making it look too easy. Not forechecking. The period forwards wide in front of the net, wide open. Take a look at Frost, 31, right in front of the Watterson net, wide open. No defenseman on him. Watterson's got to do it better. Here's a 2-on-1. Pagan. He's got Richards with him. There's a shot by Richards. Oh, and he just missed the net. A good play there. Good end-to-end action, and Pagan made a wonderful pass to Richards, and Richards almost scoring.
Assist by 23 and 91.
Good play there by Pagan. But folks, I know I sound like a broken record, but these kids have got to play harder. They've got to play more intense. They've not pushed the play. Been all Kent Roosevelt so far. We've seen some glimpses of action. These forwards starting to carry the play, but again, it hasn't been sustained. There's been no sustained pressure on Kent Roosevelt. No pressure on this goaltender. And Kent Roosevelt just very easily clearing the puck out of their zone. Here they come again into the Watterson zone. Good play there by Spirit. Just move that puck along. Good play there by Spirit. He's a good young defenseman. And he is getting better and better with each game. Here they come again. Kent Roosevelt moving that puck along. He's got an opening. Meredith wanted that puck, but he didn't see him. Defenseman moving that puck along. All Kent Roosevelt again in the second period. They've been dominant throughout this period. But here comes Pagan now with a burst of speed. He's got Nathan Foley in front. But he fails to pass the puck. But he finally creates an offensive chance, and it looks like a delayed penalty. A delayed penalty on the call. Good play there by Pagan. Pagan having a really good second period. But again, he tried to do it all alone, and he had Foley with him. Should have passed it to Foley, but he does create a power play here for Bishop Watterson. And Watterson power play has been good. Been good so far. Here is a glorious opportunity. Let's see what Watterson can do here with this power play. They send the top line here. Richards, Wozniak, Long are your forwards. Monahan and Pagan are your defense. Richards got that puck, moving it along. Oh, but Wozniak was unable to control it. Monahan's got it, and he thrusts the puck back over, and he reorganized. Here comes Pagan. Pagan moving that puck along. Trying to pass it to Long, but it gets intercepted. Good play there by Kent Roosevelt defense, and they clear the puck into the Watterson zone. King leaves it for Monahan. Monahan's got it to Pagan. Pagan tried to reorganize, and they reset this power play. Good pass over to Long, but again, unable to get this power play going here. Let's see if they can reorganize. Richards got a nice pass. Here he comes, Wozniak. One-on-one. Takes a shot. Oh, a nice stop there by the Kent Roosevelt. Good stop there. But Watterson having some difficulty here controlling this power play and getting it organized and set up. Let's see what Wozniak can do. He's been the lone glimpse of hope for Watterson so far in this power play as he moves along behind the net. Good pass over to Richards. Nice play there by Wozniak. A good pass over to Richards and creating another opportunity there. Power play's been pretty good. 50 seconds left. Let's see what Watterson can do here. Watterson badly needs a goal. Needs a goal here. Just got to ignite a spark in this offense. They've been slow and sluggish so far. But let's see what they do here. 50 seconds left in the power play. Shot total 8-6 for Kent Roosevelt. Move it along here. Good play there. Oh, no. Finally, Kent Roosevelt being able to clear the puck, and they move it along. And 36 seconds left on the power play. Here comes the speedy Hunter Spirit. Moves that puck along. Good play there by Spirit. He tried to move it over to Foley, but Foley was unable to get there. And the puck gets thrown in back into the Watterson's end. Spirit tried to find Stalter. Spirit, Stalter. Oh, puck right hits the goalpost. Gibson tried to intercept it. Oh, a good play there by 2800 Spirit. Tries to clear the puck. The penalty's over. Back on 5-on-5 here. Hunter Spirit moving that puck along. Foley didn't see it. Sorry, that was Stalter. Stalter moving a puck along. There's a shot. Oh, a good stop by King. And once again, Watterson unable to clear it. Oh, another shot. Too many loose forwards in front of King. And they've created all kinds of havoc on our goaltender. Once again, Watterson abandoning the forecheck, and they've got to be much more aggressive with these forwards. Got to tie up these forwards. Got to be more physical, more intense. Been the same as the first period. Really, Watterson hasn't changed. They've got to do more. Let's see what they can do here. With 7:17 left in the second. Somos trying to move that puck along, and he's unable to clear it. There's a shot. Good stop by King. Watterson's got to do a better job clearing that puck. Let's see what Wozniak can do here. He's got the face-off. Good face-off there by Wozniak. Here comes Monahan. Monahan's got to make a nice pass to Long. Long's got an opportunity here. There's a shot. Oh, good shot by Long. And there's a good burst of opportunity there. Long trying to move that puck around. Good play by Wozniak, intercepting that puck, and he goes back into the Kent Roosevelt shot. And another quick shot there. Wozniak looking sharp. Good check there. And there he gets checked in, and there it looks like Wozniak caused another power play. And Wozniak waves at him and says, bye-bye, you're going back into the penalty box. Wozniak with a good burst of energy there. He was intense, and he created a big opportunity there and caused the penalty. Let's see what Watterson can do here. This is their third attempt here on the power play. They've got to score here, folks. Got to score. They need some momentum here. Shots are 10-7 for Kent Roosevelt so far. With 6:41 left in the second. There's Pagan. Pagan moving into Monahan. Monahan unable to take that shot as it got inside, but Richards got the puck. Here's the top line here for Watterson. Let's see what they can do. Richards got the puck. Oh, it hits the goalpost. Good play there by Richards. Good power play so far as Watterson moving that puck very well. Good pass over there by Richards to Pagan. There's a shot. Good stop there. Kent Roosevelt. Good shots. Yep, I like those shots from the defense as well. But they're starting to pinch in the defense, creating all kinds of offensive chances. That's what Watterson needs to do, really, to try to force this goal and try to tie up this second period. Puck gets past Pagan and goes into the center ice zone. He passes it over to Monahan. Monahan over to Pagan. Pagan's got the puck now. He passes it back over to Wozniak. Wozniak back over to Pagan. Pagan over to Richards. Richards got a shot. Oh, he's right in the slot. Good stop there. Kent Roosevelt goaltender has been pretty good so far. And Watterson really moving the puck well. There it is to Pagan. Monahan to Pagan to Richards. There's a shot. Oh, wide open is long. Wide open. Oh, good play there. What a power play by Watterson. Finally, they have stepped up the play. There's Wozniak over to Monahan. Monahan's got it. Oh, a good stop there by the Kent Roosevelt goaltender.
It was actually a good shift.
Very, very good shift.
Good passing.
Great passing. I agree, Mr. Wozniak. Some good passing. The defenseman stepping up into the rush and creating some good offensive chances. That was a good power play so far. 58 seconds. There's two power plays. 2 power plays, folks. Another penalty here. Another 2 minutes for elbowing. So it'll be a 5-on-3 for Watterson for 58 seconds. And Coach Graham wisely taking a timeout here, and he's going to set up a play with 58 seconds here on this 5-on-3. A golden opportunity for Watterson. Let's see what they can do with it. Fans, thank you for joining us here in our telecast. Please join us tomorrow afternoon at 3:10 as the Watterson Eagles face Beaver Creek from Springfield Chiller at 3:10 tomorrow. Please join us. This program is protected by copyright for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast, redistribution, in whole or in part without the express written consent of Watterson Hockey is strictly prohibited. Hope you're enjoying our broadcast this afternoon. Very entertaining 2 periods, but it's been mostly Kent Roosevelt on the attack here. They've been the more intense, more ferocious team, but Watterson, they've got a glorious opportunity here, a 5-on-3 for 58 seconds, and this power play has been clicking. The defensemen are stepping into the rush. Forwards have been passing the play here. We've got big forwards, especially long right in front of the net, creating havoc in front of the goaltender. And I really like what I see out of this Watterson power play so far, but we need to get a goal here. Need to get a goal. Watterson needs that momentum. Wozniak's going to take this face-off. He's got Richards and Long here. This is the top power play for Watterson. Monahan doing an excellent job keeping the play. He's got some room. He's looking. He debates whether to shoot or not. He doesn't shoot. Good passing. Richards looking. Passing it back to Pagan. Pagan taking the puck. Shoots in that front, but no one in front of that goaltender, creating some havoc. Got to block his view. Trying to create a screen or something. We've got to put more pressure. This goaltender is seeing everything. It's making these shots look easy. Wozniak's got it. Good shot there by Wozniak. Another shot right in front. Oh, and the goaltender has been really good so far. But with this type of goaltender, folks, the only way you're going to beat them is you got to screen them. You got to screen them. You got to put our big forwards have got to step in front of the goaltender and try to create a screen. But Watterson's been impressive so far. 25 seconds left on this 5-on-3. looked really good, and they have really stepped up the play. Let's see what they can do. There's Monahan. Monahan's got it. Pagan with some room. Oh, and he fanned on it. Pagan fanned on it. And it gets sent all the way down into the Watterson end. And here comes Monahan. Monahan tries to regroup. Passes it over to Pagan. Pagan now resetting with 5 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Pagan all alone. He's got Wozniak in front. No one left in front of the net. Got to put more pressure in front. No one's in front of the net. Finally. Richards. Oh, and he got clobbered by the defenseman, Richards. Richards doing a good job, though, trying to get in front of the net and creating a little bit of havoc in front of the goaltender. Wozniak, good pass over to Pagan. Pagan's got that puck. Oh, and he tries to rip it in front. No one there to take that pass. But good, intense pressure by Watterson so far. They've been dominant. Here's Wozniak. Wozniak, good play there. He tries to shoot the puck and it gets intercepted. Wozniak on the rush here. Here's Wozniak. Oh, good play there as he tried to go around the ice and do the wraparound. And the puck gets cleared by Kent Roosevelt and down the ice. First power play is done. 18 seconds left in the second power play. And here comes Wozniak. No, it's Monahan. Monahan trying to clear a puck. Long shift for Monahan. This power play has been out on the ice for a long time. It's Wozniak as Watterson tries to get an equalizer. But they've been unable to convert on their 2 power plays so far, and the power play is over. But Watterson's got a little bit of a spark so far. He's got a little more energy, and there's Wozniak getting physical, and that's what we need. We need our star players to start getting a little more physical, trying to impose their presence here, stamp their leadership. And Kent Roosevelt controlling the play so far. Good play by Wozniak's been the only physical presence here for Watterson so far. Everyone else has got to step it up and be physical as well. Again, Watterson unable to clear. The puck gets sent out. Let's see if Pagan can clear it. He's got 11 Van Bittner in front of him. But the puck gets thrown out and into the crowd. 2:47 left in the second period. Hope you're enjoying the action here. Saturday afternoon hockey here, your Bishop Watterson Eagles trail. 1-0 here in the second period scrimmage. Our first of 2 scrimmages this weekend. Please join us again for our game against Beaver Creek, 3:10 tomorrow afternoon. And here comes Robert Stalter. He gets the puck intercepted by him, by the speedy Walden. Look at this kid, 23, moving that puck along. Very impressive. Marcord. Very impressive forward. And King gloves it and forces the call. Face off to the right of King. Coach Graham sending out 28 Hunter Spirit. Refs waiting to drop the puck for whatever reason. Just a little delay in the action. Again, Roosevelt clearing the puck. Good pass over to the in front, but it got blocked. And here comes Robert Stalter. Robert Stalter doing an excellent job clearing the puck. It gets thrown into the Kent Roosevelt end. And here they come, moving the puck along. Kent Roosevelt doing an excellent job of defense, clearing that puck very, very quickly out of their zone. Not having a lot of difficulty. And I think it's because Watterson, for whatever reason, has abandoned the forecheck. They need to be more physical, more intense. There's a shot. Oh, good glove save there by King. King's been pretty good so far in this second period. I thought he had a good first period as well. As the game progresses, he's been better and better. But his defensemen need to do a little bit more. They need to tie up those loose men in front of him, and they need to play much more aggressively and more intensely. 1:55 in the second. Watterson has had some glimpses of action. They've been a little more intensive in front of the Kent Roosevelt netminder. Their power plays looked good. They had a 5-on-3, but unfortunately were unable to capitalize. Loose puck there in front of King. And again, Watterson having difficulty clearing that puck. Roosevelt controlling the puck. Good pass right in front. But the forward was unable to get that pass. Good check there by Wozniak. Wozniak has been very intense. and very physical. That's what this whole Watterson roster needs to do. They need to follow that lead. He's trying to impose his presence. There he is, Wozniak. He's got a pass. Good shot there. Oh, what a nice shot by Joseph Wozniak. Brother to brother, folks. Good play there. And I like what I've seen from little Joey. He's been physical and good. Monahan trying to move that puck out, but he's unable to move it out. And here comes the Kent Roosevelt forwards into Watterson territory. It gets intercepted and goes all the way down the ice. Goaltender will direct it to his left. And now here he comes again, Joey, over to his brother. Here comes 18, Jack Gibson. Jack Gibson with a nice shot. Long's in front. Gibson being very physical. I gotta like that Gibson. He's very physical in that and big bruising defenseman. Here comes Ebert. Ebert been looking very dangerous, and a good play there by Wozniak to take him out of the play. That's exactly what our defense and forwards need to do. Good play there by Wozniak. The puck gets passed and out of the Watterson zone and out of harm's way, and that's the end of your second period with the score. Kent Roosevelt 1, Bishop Watterson 0. That's the end of the second period scrimmage. Join us for the third period scrimmage. We're going to cut the ice, and we'll be right back after this. A little better.
Yeah, getting better as the game goes on.
Little Joy had a nice opportunity.
Yeah, surprised he was there. He was right spot at the right time. Got a good one-timer off. Gotta like that. Lost my bag.
Back with the second intermission here. We are joined here by Mr. Long. Welcome, Mr. Long, back in the broadcast booth.
Thank you,
My
Mr.
old partner.
Somos.
My old partner.
There we go. We got another mic.
What'd you think of the second period?
Well, I felt like we had some more opportunities. We definitely had a better power play opportunity there. We got some actual shots on goal during the power play. The first 2 or 3 power plays, we didn't do much. That time, even before we drew that second penalty to make it a 5-on-3, I felt like we were in the zone, making passes, taking shots. I feel like that was a stronger period in the offensive zone for Watterson. Fortunately, it didn't pay off.
Yeah. Much better performance, though. The second period was much better than the first, but I thought first period they lacked a lot of intensity, didn't have a lot of intensity. No forecheck. The defensemen really haven't been tying up those loose men in front, but much better second period, though.
Yep, I agree with that.
Still think they need to do better, though.
That's why this is the preseason, Tom. So hopefully, next weekend, another week of practice.
High expectations, but
Getting our guys to calm down a little bit. Look for
Yeah.
an outlet pass rather than dumping it as soon as they get it
Yes.
out of our zone. Take that first
That's
pass
right.
out.
really impatient.
Yes, really impatient. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
You need to take the time, find the guy or the gal, as the case may be, and put the puck on the tape.
I'm hopeful that you'll be joining me in these broadcasts because we
Yeah.
really enjoy having you.
Well,
all the time.
I
miss my partner.
when I can be here. When I can be here, I enjoy. I also enjoy listening to you when I can't make it here. So
Appreciate
I'm glad you're here on the mic all the time.
that. I think it's grounds for this. Hockey is grounds for taking a couple of days off of work, don't you think? You think
If I had paid time off, I would agree with you, Tom. But that is not a thing. I'm afraid.
Another topic for another time, folks. We won't belabor you with with labor laws. And
We will not. We will
employment law.
not.
But nice to be back at the fairgrounds. But I got to tell you, poor Dave Wozniak has been wiping this table. This is his third wipe here. The third wipe. God, I've never seen so much dust in my life.
Oh,
This is an old, dusty stadium, I'll tell you.
I need to get one of these little.
Take it. I think it's an extra one.
That one's got some
Yeah.
type of-
Oh, okay.
do some new ones out.
Excellent.
What are you thinking of our freshmen? Some good young players that we've got.
I
gotta tell you,
agree.
I've
I
been very
agree.
impressed.
Some of them are hustling and getting to their spots, and I'm seeing some promising future future goal scorers
Absolutely.
here
Fearless,
for the
they're
Watterson
stoic, they're
squad.
aggressive. I mean, yeah.
I'm still learning
They
all their
don't look like
names.
freshmen. Me too. Me too. But so far, I've been very impressed. I think it's the start of some really good things to come.
Agreed.
And Trevor Long's had a good game. Dad, I think he's had a good game today.
He's had a good game. He's getting to his spots. Unfortunately, his old nemesis, catching the puck, has been biting him in this second period. He had a couple of good opportunities. He couldn't settle the puck on his stick and squandered some opportunities there. But he's been hustling and getting to his spots. So
Want to see him in front of the net
As long as he
because if
keeps
he parks
working.
himself in front of the net, no one can move him.
that's
No one
right.
can move him.
That's
Create all
right. He's a
kinds
big
of
boy.
screens and havoc.
He's a big boy. As long as he can keep his stick on the ice.
Yes.
And get down there and use his leverage and
Yeah.
get low, but keep his stick down.
Like that top line of Wozniak, Long, and Pagan. A good top forward line.
Yeah, especially like when they're the power play, when you bring Richards and Monahan into it. I think that's a pretty solid power
Yep.
play.
And the defensemen are stepping up into the rush.
That's
and,
right.
Creating all kinds of opportunities.
That's right.
Absolutely. It's great to have you here. We'll take a short break and we'll be right back. Nice of Wozniak brought me a Canadian Dry, Canada Dry. Is there a Canada Dry?
Yeah. Is there a mute button on these things? Or? No.
It's fine.
So I don't know if you guys can see. Well, let's get back to the mic here. So I don't know if you guys could see or not, but I had a front row seat to what was happening with the penalty box down there.
Yeah, what was happening?
And we couldn't get it open, the home visitor box on the right there, because there was a screw popping out on the lower latch that, as we were trying to open it, it would catch and pull out of the door, so it was hindering itself, and it couldn't open, and we couldn't get it open.
Well,
But
my
finally, we got
expectation
the.
was that you were going to get your toolbox out and start working on this.
Well, I left it was in the car. I didn't know that I'd be adding maintenance man to the fairgrounds to my job description this
But
week.
I know, Mr. Long, you are a jack. You have a tradesman.
I'm not afraid to get out a screwdriver and do some work with it, but I just didn't have it in my pocket. I forgot my carpenter's pants with the tool pockets, and I left those at home.
Interesting to note.
Yeah, the ice. I don't know if it's the ice or the paint job underneath the ice. Maybe it just isn't clean. Maybe it's not painted. Maybe it's been a while since they painted the white. It looks.
Right.
I can't imagine that the ice is causing that. That'd be strange.
I thought it was the ice, but you make a good point. It probably is the paint.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, you can see right through it.
Yeah. Well, this is our home rink, so for better or worse, here we are, right?
Better get a little better, hopefully, as the season winds down.
That's right.
Better. I'm sure it will. Sure it will.
I don't know if he's out there listening, but I'd like to give a shout out to my dad, Jim Long, who is recuperating in Riverside Hospital right now. So, Dad, if you're out there, we're thinking about you, and hopefully you heal up, and we'll see you at home this week, right?
And we hope you get healthy.
That's
healthy
right.
very, very soon. I know your son loves you, and your entire family loves you, and we'll be thinking of you. Well, hopefully you're enjoying the broadcast here. Hopefully we're putting a smile on your face.
Yeah.
We wish you a quick recovery.
Well, now that we got a break, let's check the football scores here, Tom. What do we got?
Let's do that.
Last I looked, the Buckeyes were winning big. Well, yep, final score 45-0, Ohio State over Purdue. That's about to be expected. Now let's check the Indiana-Michigan just kicked off. That's the game I want to see today. That just kicked off 0-0, Indiana with the ball.
Okay.
Oh, Georgia Tech beat Miami.
Oh, wow.
Miami, I was looking at their football schedule yesterday with my dad, and Miami doesn't play a single ranked opponent all season in the ACC. So I'm glad they lost 28-23 to 5-4 Georgia Tech.
It's like another Michigan story.
Tell he's not a Miami lover, I'll tell you.
That's right.
Mr. Long is not a Miami lover. Goodness, not a lot of love for Miami.
No, I thought they were overrated. They have a good quarterback and they have some good, they got some good players, but I didn't feel they were a true 9-0 contender. They hadn't played anybody,
That's fair.
and them losing to a 5-4 Georgia Tech team proves that.
Yep, you're right. Got to play competitive teams.
You
You're
got to
right.
play competitive teams.
I am shocked that they didn't play one ranked team.
Not a single one on their whole schedule.
Wow.
Those Florida teams all seem to be down this last few years.
Yeah, that's right.
But guys, I'd argue the Big Ten's got probably the best conference this year, wouldn't you?
They
guys
really
agree?
do. They've got
They're the best conference by far.
they've got 4 teams that could end up either undefeated or with one loss at the end of this season. If Ohio State beats Indiana and then beats Oregon in the Big Ten championship game, it's possible that we have 4 11-1 teams at the end of the season.
Wow. That's
So that's
impressive.
Yeah, and it's possible. Maybe Indiana beats Ohio State. Maybe this is their year. They're looking really good. I'm not putting it past them. They could stay undefeated, and so could Oregon. Or Oregon and Indiana could remain undefeated, and then Penn State and Ohio State would be right behind them, and somebody's going to get left out of the picture.
And Ohio State, Oregon was so close. I mean,
It was a great
Ohio
game.
State could have easily beaten them.
A
but
super game.
Super game. You're right.
Yeah, except for that rule that they changed the day after that game. They're like, oh, our bad. I guess we'll change that. If they would have changed it before the
I
game,
heard.
then we would have kicked a field goal and won the game.
Right.
Oh, there's the Coach Graham alert.
Well, just seconds away from the third period here.
He does.
That's true.
All right, well, I'm going to make my way back down to the scores table. And
Thank you, Miss Long, for joining us.
Yep,
I did
it's
not
my
know
pleasure.
that Jim was in the hospital, but again,
yeah,
Jim,
he's
we wish you
doing well. He's doing well. He had a little operation and everything went great. His doctors were really pleased with the outcome, and he's feeling good.
Good.
And I know he's watching this from his tablet in his hospital, but he
Wish
wouldn't
you
miss
speedy
his
recovery,
grandson's
buddy.
soccer game for
Absolutely.
anything. So I know he really appreciates the work that you do, that you put in to call the game. I know he appreciates that.
Enjoy it here. We enjoy it. We
All right.
enjoy it.
Well, I'm going to head back down there.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for having me
Thank
on,
you.
Tom.
Thank you. Can't wait to see you this whole regular season.
All right.
Thank you.
Yep.
Well, it looks like we're almost about ready to start the third period. Kent Roosevelt here. Again, we go back to a scoreless tie. Period by period here, just because we've got a scrimmage here. This is a scrimmage game. But folks, this Friday we are starting our regular season, and we're excited to bring you all the action. It'll be this Friday. I believe it's against, Dave, is it Thomas Worthington?
I believe it is, yes.
Yeah, Thomas Worthington. So we look forward to that.
Should be another close game.
Yeah. We've had some really close games against Thomas Worthington. So just seconds away from the puck drop here to start the third period. Hope you're enjoying the action. And Jim, we're rooting for you again. Wish you a very speedy recovery. Did not know that you were in the hospital. All the best, my friend. We'll be back in just a moment. And there's Watterson right back again. Coach Graham always a little bit late getting back in from the intermission. Coach Graham in his 8th season here at Bishop Watterson. I think he's done an extraordinary job, folks. He's a great motivator for these young men here. He's done an exceptional job. And I think he's brought some really great talent here. Been very, very impressed with the freshmen. They've been good so far.
Might have some work to do to get to that running clock.
Yeah. Mike Wozniak, when we first started this afternoon, told his dad, he said, "Dad, I want to score and score big today to get us to a running clock so I can go and watch the soccer game after." Well, we're expecting some goals from you, Mr. Wozniak, in the third period. So far, let's be honest, Mike Wozniak has been the best player. He's played very, very well. Been very, very physical, intense. He's been our quickest forward. And quite honestly, the whole team needs to do the same. Let's see now if we can. Let's see if Watterson brings the energy and the intensity here that we desperately need in this third period as we get the third period started. It starts with Richards down the ice. He's got Wildermouth with him. Richards moving that puck along. There's a shot. Oh, a good stop there. Boy, this goaltender for Kent Roosevelt has been very, very good so far. Has not allowed a goal. And the Hawthorne moving the puck in. Oh, another nice play. End-to-end action so far. The intensity has gone up here. Hope you're enjoying the action here. Saturday afternoon hockey. Bishop Watterson moving that puck along. Wozniak forechecking, doing a good job, and the puck gets cleared and it gets thrown into the Kent Roosevelt ice. Icing's the call. Icing's the call. Scoreless third period. We just began here. 14:09 left in the third. Good start here in this third period for Watterson. And I think it all starts with the captain, Wozniak, really setting the tone here. Creating being intense and physical. Here comes Long, the speedy Long, all by himself, moving that puck along. He's to the right of the Kent Roosevelt. Gonna go throw it, is it? And good shot by Wilson. There's a shot, scores! Pagan with a big goal. And it all started with Long, the speedy Long moving the puck in. And just like that, Watterson's on the board, 1-0. A good play there. Good burst of energy by Trevor Long. He created all the action there. And Pagan with a big-time shot. And Watterson's finally on the board. Let's see what it does for them. So far, Watterson's got 2 shots here in this third period.
Watterson goal
2
by number
open shots
4,
over.
Biaggio Pagan. Assists by 29, Nathan Foley, and 77.
Watterson almost
Trevor
evening the
Long.
shot total in this game. Good play there, 28. Under Spirit moving that puck over to Somos. Spirit and Somos on the defense. Pagan moving it along there. Over to the other side, it gets thrown in, but nobody in front. Good play there by Hunter Spirit to step into the rush. Here comes Spirit. Spirit shoots. Good shot there, and it hits the goaltender's helmet. Now Watterson finally forcing the action. They're starting to get a little more intense, and it's all starting with Hunter Spirit. Good little feisty forward. Moving that puck along. Back to Spirit. Spirit now moving it over to Somos. Good puck movement. And the puck gets whistled down. And it looks like there's going to be a penalty. Penalty to Long. Long doesn't like that call. Long gets thrown out for 2 minutes. And Watterson will be 1 man down. Face off to the left of King. It looks like they're going to send out Wozniak and Gibson, who's going to play forward for a little while. Monahan and Richards. Looks like it'll be Wozniak and Richards your forwards, and Gibson and Monahan your defensemen. They're still testing some of the audio-visual equipment here at the Coliseum. Coach Graham does not like that call at all. Look how animated he is behind the bench. He's quite a character, Coach Graham. 8th season for Bishop Watterson, and a very long tenured. Oh, boy, goodness. Coach Graham's upset about something. He's telling his men to stop complaining. And here they go now. Kent Roosevelt on the power play. Gibson doing an excellent job clearing that puck, and it goes all the way down the ice. Richards chasing him. There we go. Coach Graham yelling Wozniak to squeeze him, and Wozniak's got the puck now. Oh, Wozniak just made one deke, and one too many dekes. He would have had a breakaway. Here comes Kent Roosevelt. Good pass over to 8th, Hawthorne. Hawthorne's been good, that real speedy, pesty forward. Look how he's moving that puck along right around the net. Passes it over to Macaroni. Back over. He's going to give it to, they passed it right over the front. Good passing there. Kent Roosevelt, another pass, it scores! And no one tying up that loose forward again, and that's causing all kinds of havoc in front of King. And Kent Roosevelt again on the board. 1-1 is the score. Defense again, playing poorly in front of their goaltender. Not tying up those loose men enough. They need to do better. Shot total so far, 13-12 in favor of Kent Roosevelt. Wattersons need to bounce back here. Let's see how they regroup here. Score is tied here in this third period scrimmage. Good play there by King as he's chasing him down. Very physical King. Good play there. I've been very impressed with Underspirit. He's had a very good game so far. Look at Everett King's hustle. He's a good little physical forward. Oh, look at that. 20. Robert Stalter was in front. He called for it. Very good passing in front. This line has played very well as well. Somos unable to hold on to the puck. But he does a good job forcing that puck back into the Kent Roosevelt end, but it gets called for icing. Icing's the call. 11:37 left in the third period. It's a tie game so far. Better third period by Watterson. Long, Wozniak, your leaders are really stepping it up for Watterson. They've upped the intensity, they've upped the physical play and the forechecking, and it's made a difference here in this third period. Good third period so far by Watterson. Kent Roosevelt now trying to put together a play here in front of the Watterson zone. Here they come, these speedy forwards, moving the puck along. Bang, in front and then passed in front, but no one there. Ferguson over. Tried to feed Hawthorne. Hawthorne trying to move it on. Number 91 being a good passer. Good play there by Richards to intercept that pass. It goes all the way down into the Kent Roosevelt end. Defenseman moving it along behind this goaltender. Good forecheck there by Wozniak. Look at the forecheck kind of creating havoc there for that. Again, Wozniak, the lone player, him and Long, the only forecheckers for Watterson. Here comes Wozniak. Good play there as he dekes the defenseman. Trying to do a little too much on his own. He had some help. Good check there by Wozniak, but he's going to get called for it. He's going to get called for it. I don't get this one. I don't like the call at all, folks. Oh, and Coach Graham did not like it at all. He is animated and upset there. I agree with him. Coach Graham saying just because it's a hard hit doesn't make it illegal, and I think he's absolutely right. Absolutely right. Wozniak is going to get thrown out for 2 minutes. He goes to the penalty bench. Boy, oh boy. Coach Graham very, very upset behind that bench. And folks, I think he's right. I think he's right. It's just a hard hit. But regardless, the ref saw it the other way, and play resumes. Gibson doing an excellent job clearing that puck. Gibson, a good defenseman there for Watterson. Good, tough defenseman. He's had a good game. Now, Kent Roosevelt trying to regroup, but so far their power play hasn't done very much. Hasn't gotten organized so far. But I think you got to attribute it to the good defensive play by the Watterson defenseman. Face-off now in the Kent Roosevelt end to the right of the Kent Roosevelt goaltender. Good face-off there by Pagan. Watterson sends out their top line. Long, Pagan, and Gibson. Good play here. Here comes Pagan. Pagan's got some room. He gets checked off in the puck. Good. Good penalty kill so far by Watterson. They've done an excellent job not allowing those forwards to get out of their zone. But finally, Kent Roosevelt able to clear the puck and move that puck back into the ice and gets thrown out. Kent Roosevelt now, that forwards, speedy forwards behind King. He's forcing the puck right in front, but no one there to the puck, and a good job by the defenseman to clear the zone. Malcarone, 23, looking dangerous. Here he comes. He tries to set up the power play. Good pass over the 31. Oh, and he just missed the net. Power play's had some glimpses here. Oh, Melbourne all by himself. Good intercepted pass. Oh, another stop by King. He's been good so far. The defense having a little bit of difficulty clearing the puck. Watterson having problems. Moving that puck in. Oh, and he passed that puck. Boy, these forwards have been good for Ken Roosevelt. They're putting pressure, and the intensity is picked up for Ken Roosevelt as they put lots of pressure on this power play. There's a shot. 12 seconds left in the Ken Roosevelt power play. Watterson unable to clear it. They're having all kinds of difficulty, but finally Long is able to clear the puck. And Skaldes tries to move that puck along for Ken Roosevelt. And the penalty is finally over. And Watterson finally goes 5-on-5 now. Pagan moving it over, Monahan. Watterson's got their top line on, and here's a 3-on-1. Oh my goodness. 3-on-1. Good play there by Somos to intercept that puck. Oh, another play. Somos did an excellent job on that 3-on-1 to intercept that pass. Good defensive play there. But Watterson once again creating an odd man rush. The defense has got to pick things up a little bit better. But Somos with a good defensive performance so far here in this third period. 8:13 left in the third. It's a tie game. Ken Roosevelt had a good power play, creating all kinds of offensive opportunities, but they were unable to score. Ken Roosevelt now moving the puck along. 66 forward, creating some havoc. Good checking there. Good checking there by Watterson. Watterson's picked up the checking, been a little more intensive. There's a good play there by King. A good job by the defense to clear the action in front of King. 7:51 left. It's been a good third period. I think Watterson's done a lot better in terms of better forechecking, clearing the puck away from their netminder, a lot more physical, clearing what's in front of their netminder, being a little more physical and bruising. And well, Watterson's got to stay out of the box. Got to stay out of the box. But I didn't think that the referee should have called that penalty on Wozniak. Certainly Coach Graham disagreed with that call, but regardless, the referee's going to call everything here this afternoon, and that's the way they're going to call it. Richards trying to get that puck, but he's unable to intercept it. Ken Roosevelt causing some pressure here in the Watterson zone. Watterson finally able to clear it. No, Somos. Again, Somos having difficulty clearing it, but he's going to move that puck around on the other side. Wisely moves it, and it goes over and out. Finally gets out. Under Spirit, moving that puck over to Richards. Richards, puck gets in front of him. He's unable to control it. Ken Roosevelt, the captain, moving that puck along. Good forecheck by Watterson. Wozniak doing an excellent job trying to intercept that puck and creating a little havoc. But Wozniak needs some help. The whole team's got a forecheck, and they've got to play more physical. And the puck gets thrown over by Richards. Richards chasing the puck. Speedy Richards almost got to it. Finally got cleared. This Ken Roosevelt team does an excellent job clearing the puck. These defensemen are quick. They don't hesitate. They get rid of that puck, get it away from their goaltender and away from harm's way. And icing's the call. It's going to go all the way back into the Ken Roosevelt zone. Face off to the left of the Ken Roosevelt goaltender. Been a much better third period by Watterson. 1-1 is the score. Hope that you're enjoying all of the action here. 6:38-33 left in the third period. Watterson losing that draw. The puck goes over on the other side. And again, Ken Roosevelt able to clear the puck. No. Thought they cleared it, but finally they're going to clear it. And here comes again a 3-on-2. Moving it along. Good play there. Excellent play by Jack Gibson. Gibson trying to get that puck back. No, Gibson did an excellent job tying up that forward. There could Gibson. Gibson doing an excellent job. Look at it, Speedy Gibson moving that puck along and getting it out. He's been good, and he's pinching into the rush now. Good skater, that Jack Gibson. He's been impressive throughout this third period. Ken Roosevelt, good stop there by King. Good pad save by King. That looked like a dangerous shot as the forward threw that puck right across the netminder. And here comes Monahan. Monahan now with a burst of speed, moving that puck along. And he throws the puck into the Ken Roosevelt zone. Monahan pinching into the rush. Good job by Monahan. He's had a good game. Now Somos, moving it over to Long. Long, unable to get to it. And they fight along the line. Long doing a good job fighting for it. He gets some help from 11 Van Bittner. Good stop there by King. King's had a good game so far. Oh, a puck thrown right over the head of King. And Ken Roosevelt controls it. They throw it over to the other side. Again, Watterson having difficulty getting that puck out. Ken Roosevelt, that defenseman, not being challenged enough, having too much room, moving that puck very easily and creating opportunities. 4:42 left in the third. Hope you're enjoying this, our telecast here tonight. Watterson, Kent Roosevelt. Again, we welcome you to join us tomorrow at 3:10 p.m. for Watterson versus Beaver Creek from Springfield Chiller. Hope you can join us. And here comes the speedy Hunter Spirit. He's had a good game. Long, good pass to Long. Spirit, Long. And Wildermouth have had good games. So has Pagan. Again, no forecheck. Finally, the forecheck comes in by Wildermouth. Good job there by Wildermouth. Again, Hunter Spirit keeping the puck in. He's had a very, very good game. Very impressive with that defenseman. He's played forward and defense. The puck gets thrown back in here, and here comes Long stops. Doesn't go after that man. Finally does. Good check there by Wildermouth. Wildermouth over the Spirit. Good play there. Back over to Long. Long passing it over. Good play there. Oh, and he almost got that puck in. And a good job there by Pagan, forcing the action in front of the goaltender, and he almost got rewarded. 3:40 left in the third. Much more entertaining third period here, and a much better period for Watterson. They've done a lot more here, a lot more intensity, a lot more energy, better skating, creating better opportunities in front of their net, in front of the Ken Roosevelt goaltender. Good passing. Oh, good passing. Doing a lot more forechecking in front. Wozniak's got it. Oh, he was all by himself. Good play there by Wozniak. Wozniak, Long, and Pagan really setting the tone here for this third period with their bruising hits, their physical forechecking, and the forwards are taking a lot more shots. Look at Jack Long. Good playing there, Jack Long. Moving that puck along. He moves it over to Wozniak. Wozniak tried to force the puck in behind, back to Gibson, but unable to make much out of that play. But here's Monahan. Monahan, that puck gets intercepted as he tried to throw the puck into the Kent Roosevelt zone. Puck goes back, and Gibson takes it behind his netminder. Gibson looking, makes a good pass over to Wozniak. Wozniak unable to clear it and goes over to the other end. And Gibson moves that puck out. Oh, I'm sorry, it's Jake Richards. Moved it along. Wozniak, Richards, and Wozniak. Brother Wozniak's going to go off on the bench. Michael Wozniak will stay on. Oh, Wozniak's going to go off. No, coach says stay on. So now we've got the top line here. Let's see what Wozniak, Long, and Richards can do. They are the forwards, Monahan and Pagan. Another penalty coming to Roosevelt here. Ken Roosevelt now starting to take penalties. And let's see if Watterson can take advantage of these opportunities here. They certainly have increased the shot total 6-3, and the shots are total for the third period. Much more shots. Good pass over to Richards. And Richards unable to control that puck. Pagan's going to regroup now. 142 left in the penalty, 159 left in the game. Here he comes, moving it along over on the other side, but Richards fell. He was unable to get to it. Long chasing it. Oh, Long made a good job. Long didn't notice it. And makes a pass over to Wozniak. He just almost got it. Good pass there as Watterson controls the play. Long tried to pass it over to Monahan, but he was unable to get there, and Pagan's going to regroup and reset this power play. Here he comes, Pagan. He gets tied up. Good play there by the Roosevelt forward, tying up Pagan. Pagan, Monahan unable to clear it as Watterson unable to restart this power play. Now Wozniak's going to restart it. Good pass over to Richards. Richards got Pagan with him. Here comes Pagan now, all by himself. Tries to dig through two defenders, and they do a good job defending, and they force the puck back over into the Watterson end. King will clear it over to Monahan. Monahan's got that puck, and he resets the power play. Monahan having a little bit of trouble as he's being forced by that pesky forward. The difference in the game again has been Ken Roosevelt's been very the aggressive forechecking. Ken Roosevelt has been aggressive in forechecking in front of the Watterson zone. We haven't done as good a job forechecking. That's been a big difference in this game. But the power play's been a lot better for Watterson. They've got 24 seconds left in the power play, 43 seconds left in the game. Let's see what they can do here. Good face-off by Van Bidner. Van Bidner with Foley and Robert Stalter. Van Bidner, Stalter, and Foley. Stalter's going to give that puck over. Stalter's got that puck. Good play. All right, back over to Van Bidner. Good stop there. Good shot by Gibson. Gibson's got a really good shot when he snaps it. 16 seconds left in the game, but impressed with the power play. I think they have really increased the shot total, put a lot more pressure. The forwards have been very aggressive in front of the netminder. Watterson's done a lot more in this third period. Good end to this third period. 13 seconds left. Roosevelt now tries to clear the puck, and they are able to do so. 28, who's had a very good game for Roosevelt, but he gets intercepted by Gibson, and Gibson clears the puck. And that's the end of the third period. Folks, hope you've enjoyed this game. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow at 3:10 in the afternoon at Springfield Chiller. It'll be Watterson versus Beaver Creek. Hope you've enjoyed our telecast. Thank you and good night.
Sure. I have to go home and fix this Boston magnet down there.